Hi, I'm Rosemary Wamanam, and I have here today on my immediate left Mr. Afam Nnaji. He's also known as Okite. Mr. Nnaji has been a former commissioner of sports and lands in Enugu State, Nigeria, and a very big fan of Rangers International of Enugu State. And I have on my immediate right Mr. Daiwit Ikpechukwu. Mr. Ikpechukwu is a Nollywood legend and an actor and a writer. He has produced many successful movies in the Nigerian industry. He has extensive knowledge and interest in Nigerian football. He's a strong supporter of Rangers International. Mr. Ikpechukwu, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
On my far right, I have Mr. Kenneth Boldman. Kenneth Boldman is the president of SKB Entertainment Fitness. He is a Nigerian football legend and also an ex-Great Eagles football player. He also played for the Nigerian national team and the Rangers International Football Club of Enugu. Currently, he resides in California, Los Angeles. You're welcome, Mr. Kenneth.
Thank you.
So you have traveled extensively around the world. You've traveled to Europe, United States, England, and some other parts of the world. Can you tell us the progress and quality of football currently in Nigeria compared to these other parts of the world?
Yeah, well, when you're talking of quality, I want to bring in something like facilities, the infrastructure. That's what they have better than us.
Okay.
We don't really have much of it here.
Okay.
But we have the talents.
Raw talents.
We have skillful players here, which if they had the kind of facilities they have over here, they will do better than even what they are doing. But there in America and Europe, they have better facilities. That's what I can talk about. That.
No, but before now, you told us that the football in the early 80s, there was a lot of passion and Nigerians played so well.
Yes.
So what has happened to that passion apart from facilities? The facilities were still the same. With
the younger ones, the money is trying to kill the passion. That's a lot of these young people who play football now. They go in there because they have money.
Not really.
One small boy.
Okay.
Paid about 500,000 for kicking the round leather everywhere. I don't know how many pumps or directors in the ministry that are paid that, and some of them don't bring out. Like he said, there's a footballer can lose a match now. The next moment you are seeing him where he's drinking. It's not passion, but then the passion was there to play. I want to play football. How much were they paid? I don't think he was, Batman before he left for United States was paid up to 10,000 well, I don't think so.
A little more.
More than 10,000
yeah.
Before you travel?
Yes.
Okay.
Although at that time, of course, the Naira equivalence, the Naira equivalence was, you get more dollars, yes.
It was high.
Yeah, it was high.
I agree.
Okay.
But all the same, this passion thing, you cannot remove it. There was serious passion in those days. Just I want to play.
Okay.
That you are playing. You see, because that time many parents will not even allow their children to play football. They say, "Go and read. I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be a lawyer."
But Nigerian footballers.
But right now, they will buy. If Roy Begi Kafana about. He will buy football for you and
you have to play.
Trying to make you have that passion, but they had it in those days.
Okay.
Kenneth Boldman had it.
So you would say the zeal now to play is actually more for money, not really for
it's just
not for the raw time and love for the game.
There are very few players in Nigeria now. In Rangers, I can mention about 2 or 3 players in Rangers that when they lose a match, they feel like crying.
Okay.
But another issue for us to analyze and talk about the management.
Okay.
The management of football in Nigeria has not been what it's supposed to be. And look at the league, the referees, the facilities, like he mentioned, for example, in the United States, if you go to the United States, you see elementary school. I'm not talking about high school, and I'm not talking about university. Look at their soccer fields. Their fields are like Nnamdi Azikiwe.
Exactly.
This is high school. So facility, very important. The environment to develop players. Despite the fact with that poor environment, we still produce players that can play in the highest level. That's why these scouts come to Nigeria. They pick a player from the street. In the next 2 years, you grab that player to Europe or to the United States with a better facility, that player will excel and become the best.
So in other words, talent abound, football talent abound in this country.
Yeah,
That's
of course.
Because most our players are all over the world, so we have the raw talent.
Exactly.
So the facility is actually the issue, to manage people and
organization
and management.
Okay.
Well,
Yes.
I want to underline management.
Okay.
Because when you have good management, the management will not think of facility.
Exactly.
Management first.
Mm.
With honesty, people will come to watch football and say, okay, this team was better than our team. They beat us because they were better. And the people beating will accept. You start managing the teams well, with honesty. And after that, you will not talk of facility. Because when you start with honesty, if you play well, you win. But in Nigeria, most of the time, if you play, you will not win. So when we go to play outside, they also visit us with the same measure that we do here, we practice here. There's no Nigerian referee officiating in the World Cup, no Nigerian referee officiating in the African Cup of Nations.
But what do you think is responsible for that?
Because of the way we manage.
Why can't we manage better? Why can't we do better?
Because we are telling ourselves lies. To themselves, the white people say they accept the truth.
Will it be the corruption issue?
The corruption has eaten deep down into everything that we are doing in Nigeria. Nothing.
Fantastic point.
Do you understand?
Not only in football.
Not only in football, but management in football is the bane of Nigerian soccer. Because when the management, they are doing what they're supposed to do, the NFF, the people managing the league, you bring people like people that play ball that are honest. Bring people like Boardman, Davis Nomi, and so many other people. Those people will never see any position in NFF. They will bring somebody that doesn't know anything about football to manage the game. So the management is the main problem of soccer. Because the British EPL league, they know what they're doing. So as they are managing well, they will say, tomorrow we are going to add this. Tomorrow we are going to bring this up. But no such thing.
So I've been discussing with Mr. Afam Nnaji, popularly known as Okite, a one-time commissioner of lands and sports in Enugu State and a football fanatic. And also Mr. Daiwit Ibechukwu, a popular Nollywood veteran actor, a producer, and also a football fanatic. And also Mr. Kenneth Boardman, the president of SKB Entertainment Fitness, and a one-time legend of Nigerian football. Guys, I want to say thank you very much for being part of this discussion.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.